guys, it's me, your Mooregirl. As you can see, I'm talking about my utility closet today. And you see that I have showed you the before, what it looked like. I just needed some little organizations, and also you see which bookcase I got. I was going back and forth with the Billy and the Target. And I really like the Billy, but IKEA is a little farther away, and the bookcase is straight up and it's really too big for me to take. Where the Target is really a short box, and it's one on top of the other that makes a whole bookcase. So it was easier for me to carry. So I just want to show you just a little. It's a utility closet, not a pantry. It's full of tools. It's not for decorations. It's nothing like that. I still have a couple things I still want to get though, and I'll show you what. But what I did do, I'm gonna show you the bookcase, how I organized, and guess what? I got the Dollar Tree organizers and the labels. So the labels are also Dollar Tree, because someone asked about how did the Dollar Tree labels come out. It was challenging, but it did its job for 25 cents. And would I do it again for 25 cents? It wasn't that bad. Of course, it can't touch Cricut or the other companies, but what you gonna do? You know, again, it was challenging, but as you can see, it did what it's supposed to do. So let's go into my utility closet and see how I organize my closet using Dollar Tree items. All right, let's get started. Now, I still want to get a light. I was hoping I would have a light by now. So this is the Target bookcase. And you see here with Target, it comes half. So this is the top half, and that's the bottom. So the bookcase, as you saw, was smaller. Where the Billy is just like the IKEA, is one long piece. So that was too hard and too heavy for me to carry. And I organized, this is, of course, you know it's flimsy, but it is Dollar Tree. It does its job. The labels, Dollar Tree. So this is my miscellaneous. The drills, tape. The guns, the heat glue and staple. My pots, photo equipment. So now I also got a board hanger at Amazon. It wasn't that much. I think it was like $8 or so. So now I can at least have my steamer here and my vacuum there. On this side, I did get the bracket from Amazon. It has the Swifter, the power scrubber, and this is my steamer hose. And of course, this is the dust ruffle from Dollar Tree. With the door, I did the labels here. This is all the cleaning cloths for the steamer and for windows. My steamer. So this is the part in my vacuum. So anything that's steamer related is in here. Again, my hardware, which is of course my small tools, my blades, you know, my pliers, the hammer, etc. And this here is everything that's measured. My measure tape is in here. So anything that's pretty much is measured, and some few miscellaneous things. And this is the overdoor rack I got from Amazon about 2 years ago. Up top is the wire brushes, the cleaner for the Sophia, which is my RoboVac. So this is also the RoboVac, you know, supplies. So again, this is all cleaning supplies over here. My cleaning cloth. Over here, I do want another case to move this. This is again some of my gear for my photo. This is a chandelier. Yes, guys, I do have a chandelier that needs to be hung. So I'm looking for an electrician, reasonable, to hang the chandelier. And I always say it's one thing. Yes, every woman should have power tools. So I hung it again with Cricut. My doors for my closet where I put my IKEA. This bag here is Sarah's stuff. So again, I did get it done. I did see this little cabinet I want to get here to put this stuff in here and get rid of this container. And that way I can walk in a little bit more. And eventually when I get this hung, that'll be pretty good. But everything is nice and clean and neat compared to what it was before. And this is also my heater, my C-Pack. This organizer I just got from Target. It expands out and back. And this one here I have as well from Target. As you can see, the difference between this and the quality. I mean, I stock up on a lot of Dollar Tree stuff, guys. You can. It's not a problem. It just depends what you want. It's just that these things was breaking off here on the side. These little clips kept snapping off. You know, and I said, I don't like stuff like that. My craft area. This is the only thing I have left. When I left California, I got rid of everything. All those pastes I had in my old apartment is gone. So I had to start scratch, just getting a couple little pastes. I still have my glitter. Also my shimmer for my resin, which I'll be using in the future when I finally do this island in the future. All right, so that's it for the closet. It's everything I need. Again, just the tools to organize everything. Now this room can also be for like a craft room. You can always have, like I said, a desk here because it does have an outlet. I covered everything up because I didn't need the outlet, and this was where the washer and dryer would go, but I didn't need all that, so I just covered over it. And again, this bin will go. And over here is some of my gear. So this needs to be hung. So I want a cabinet to put this in here. Some stuff that's in here. Again, I'm going to go vertical rather than horizontal because it's taking too much space. So that'll be another project, like part 2. And then of course get a light. So okay, that's it for my utility closet. Again, this is much bigger than I had before. So it's a lot. So I'm glad it's a larger closet. And instead of me having a washer and dryer on site, I go to another floor where they actually have a laundry facility here where I live. So then again, I just say save money. And besides, when you're a virtual, who wants to sell a washer and dryer in the future? I mean, you have this big, tall, stackable top and bottom like the one I had before. Who got time to sell that? I don't. I'll use the facility here. It's cheap. I'll go to another floor, sit, relax, throw some clothes in, and I'd rather have the storage here just to keep my storage. All right, so guys, that's it for my little teeny utility closet. And anything else going on? Nothing. I'm sorry, I didn't do my hair. Guys, look at this hair. Look at the new growth already. And the thickness. Okay, I'm not doing the biotin anymore, but the thickness, oh my God, it's driving me nuts. Here come my sister, stop complaining your hair is thick, because some people do not have hair. That's true. But yes, and that's about it. That's all I wanted to show you. What else did I get? I did get a couple things from Dollar Tree. I went back for those candles for, you know, my lanterns, and it came out really nice. It's a few things I still didn't get for fall decors. I'm not a big fall decor person, so I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of money. This was okay. This again was Dollar Tree. It's okay, it'll do, because I don't spend a whole lot of money. It's not my favorite holiday. I'd rather save the money for Christmas. You know, I want a lot of that cleared out, so now I can have a Christmas tree. So once I move that bin, I can now stack a Christmas tree and some decor in there, some decorations. So that is what I use that for. Rather than have a washer and dryer, would you wash it once a week? You know, I think that was more valuable for me, personally. That's it. I just wanted to show you the utility closet, and that I ended up choosing the Target, even though I hate supporting Target at times, but I had to do what I had to do. Because trust me, I would have went to IKEA, but it was too heavy. I think when I looked at it, it was like 68 pounds. I'm like, no, there's no way. It'll fit in my SUV, but it would have been too heavy for me to take. So I just have to do what I do, and it was fine. The Target one came out really nice, and it was cheaper. It was a little smaller, a little shorter than IKEA, but it was still cheaper. Because I think IKEA was, what, $69? And this one was $40. But okay, guys, I just wanted to show you that. So I'll see you at the next video. So we already went through some things I still have to get. Next time I'm going to show you the bathroom. I think I did the living room, a little bit of the kitchen, this station here. So you already saw the wine station. We did that. We did the living room. So behind me, we'll do the bathroom. A little bit, you saw the closet. I call it my Carrie Bradshaw closet because it goes from the bedroom, closet, bathroom. It's a straight walk through. And I like it that way. You know, and I'm so glad I took the doors down because that pack system wouldn't have fit anywhere. I wanted to show you that, and plus a Dollar Tree vinyls. Like I said, again, it did its job. Would I get them again? Yeah, I could. One thing I did like about the vinyls for Dollar Tree, where you have the Cricut. I'm looking at the difference between the two. One is kind of like plasticky. I think the Dollar Tree had that little plastic harder cover where Cricut is a softer vinyl. So it was hard to come off. It kept sticking to the Cricut tape vinyls, and you can see the difference. This is the Cricut. This is a Dollar Tree, and you can see where this is shinier than this. But this one looks like it has more plastic coating than this one. So it's kind of a little hard, and it sticks to the shape tape more so than this. But other than that, you know, you have to play with it. If you use something like this, you really got to play with that. You know, it took me a minute, especially on something that was this soft. But again, you see it got on there. I even put it on here, which is probably a fall down, you know. Exactly, like it came on and then just come off. Alright guys, so that is for this. For 25 cents versus, I'm not sure how much Cricut supplies are anymore. I haven't purchased them in a long time. But okay, and they did have many colors, as you can see at the Dollar Tree. So for 25 cents, if it's still 25 cents, you know, what's the difference? Now, if it was like $1 something, maybe not. But, you know, again, if you have the patience to deal with it coming off the tape, what I did with the shape tape was I kept, you know, making it less and less tacky. I kept using it over and over and over again. And the more I use it, less tacky it was. And the easier it was to work with this. Whichever one you want to use. You know, it's not a problem. The choice is yours. Dollar Tree or Cricut. Alright guys, I just want you to show you, you know, what I did with this utility closet. And as I add more things, then I'll do another part to this. And then hopefully when it's completely done, we'll do a final tour. Alright guys, it's your Mooregirl. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. Bye.